Okay. And we're back. Game.
Hello, YouTube.
What?
What?
No.
Oh, wait, no, this is Twitch, not YouTube.
This is Twitch.
We
Duh.
Also, what?
I said hello, YouTube.
You know, like British people. 1 second.
Because
my
that's how
microphone's
all
reboot again.
that's how all British people sound, right? And then I was never found, and my body was located in an alleyway, eviscerated at 3 o'clock in the
By
morning.
British people?
Oh, you know.
If anyone's in chat, if they could tell me if my microphone is awful, because I know Twitch picks it up, but for whatever reason, Discord does not pick up static.
Discord says die.
No, Discord says live.
So how many people do you think are going to tune into the Nintendo Direct hoping Silk Song news will occur and then get super disappointed when there is no Silk Song news?
I do not know. What are we all hoping for, people?
I mean,
You know what I'm hoping for.
I typically don't have expectations of Nintendo Directs because that is the best way to get disappointed for no reason.
I don't have expectations,
am-
but I have desire.
You
For
don't
good.
have. I'm sorry, Sam. You have demands.
I have
and they must be met.
Demands!
a Fire Emblem Three Houses sequel.
I'm gonna hurt you.
No, no. The real true worst end for anything Three Houses related is some kind of quote unquote true good end where everything turns out fine and no
Blah.
one dies.
Blah.
If they give us any more Three Houses routes, the only one I want is the one in which absolutely everything gets fucked up. Nobody wins. Everyone is unhappy.
Show me the Drakengard ending. I want to see Edelgard impaled on Tokyo Tower.
Oh,
speaking
Yeah.
Speaking of Three Houses, I finally bought a Switch Lite and started playing that recently.
What's
What
the
route
review?
did you select?
Golden Deer, first of all.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that
good.
was
Sam
that was my
tried to-
first that was my first route.
Yeah,
so it's the one I have the most
tried to
fondness
talk
for.
me out of it. Sam tried to talk me out of it, but I was like, no, I know I can't go off of memes alone, and I'm not even going to touch the discourse. TM.
Uh-huh.
But I gotta say, from like even 10 minutes of playing, I'm getting the distinct vibe that Claude is the only one who is maybe not already committing war crimes.
Claude
Thus
is a
far-
Claude
Yeah.
doesn't commit war crimes. He's just the guy that fills his lunch with like ghost peppers when he notices someone has been stealing it out of the.
Yeah.
Got
No,
him.
like it feels like he's just like kind of running laps around the rest of the main NPCs mentally. Like every cutscene that I assume, like every cutscene where they're talking about like a threat to the church or whatever, I assume like I haven't played them, but I assume in the other routes it would be like taken more seriously, where like every church-related cutscene is immediately followed by Claude walking out of the hall going, so that was bullshit, right? Like, yeah, these people are all stupid.
Got him.
I do not have anything against Dimitri. He's a good character, very Shakespearean, but I can't get past the fact that Dimitri started out as, ew, look at that white boy's hair, what the fuck, ha ha ha. And then as soon as the time skip designs came out, like 90% of those people all turned around and went, oh,
I
he's
was
so
the-
hot. Like,
I was the one on
oh,
Tumblr
there-
who, like,
the
tagged-
Dimitri fuckers.
I tagged one post with Moist Clive when I saw Dimitri for the first time, and then that was passed around Tumblr for like a couple months, and then the direct where it had like the time skip version came out, and I was like, oh, they unvoiced him.
They
Yeah, but-
dehydrated him.
Yeah, it turns out that for a large portion of people on Twitter, all that they needed to make Dimitri work for them was a few years of trauma.
It's weird.
Yikes.
Dimitri's
I'd
like the
fix it.
exact kind of character I usually enjoy, but I literally
I could
cannot
fix
stand
him.
his eye. I cannot stand his ass.
It's so funny also to me because like I've joked explicitly to a friend that like I really, really fucking loved Viral from Gurren Lagann when I watched it for the first time when I was a teenager. So like Dimitri is the kind of character that I should have immediately been like, oh yeah, like clapping and hooting and hollering. But like I guess I was still just like, no, but Claude is my boy. Claude is my bro.
Claude is your boy.
The
Can't betray your
doctors
boy.
tell me that my blood pressure is 420/69. I hoot and holler my way out of the office while a bunch of dumb nurses try to stop me to tell me I'm dying.
Yeah, that vibe.
That is basically 2 of the routes in 3 houses, yeah.
Claude is also the kind of character that I will joke, like, I don't ship Claude with Byleth, I ship Claude with me. Because the only characters I ship Byleth with are people who are 18 before the time skip or older. And
That's valid,
teachers.
yeah.
Because honestly, none of the ships for Byleth can be better than Seteth and Byleth. They're very good. I like them.
Seteth is pretty good.
It's also still so funny to me that Seteth was revealed and we see his full art and everybody's like, this man's a wyvern rider, right? And then they look again at his art and then they go, no, this man's gotta have massive fucking pecs. I demand it.
I miss this part
Like-
of discourse.
Example, the guy who drew Seteth for Heroes.
Oh yeah.
Just like, I'm gonna give this man some titties.
That's the same guy that drew Grima and
Yeah.
I forget who else. A bunch of people. All like Shannon, yeah, yeah, I forgot Shannon.
Yeah. Shannon is like the ultimate, I'm gonna give this man some titties. I've seen a version of like the putting a hand on the boob meme with Patty and Shanann. Somebody needs to make another one of those, except it's Oifi and Shanann.
It's equality.
It really oifs my fees. I don't.
He is also a character in this game.
Oifi is gay and Shanann is bi. That's how that works.
Nice.
Amazing. We'd
Homo
love to see it.
moments.
Oifi also loves Shanann's titties.
Don't we all? Like, have you seen the man? I wish these guys would heal faster. Alright, leaf, depart. Enter.
I wonder how many people who are gonna tune in to the I almost said Pokemon Direct. The Nintendo Direct are gonna be like, but where's news on another Pokemon game? Completely ignoring the fact that like 2 are in
Two,
development right
yeah.
now.
And they've got a MOBA now. And
Oh, that's actually happening?
what do you
Yeah.
mean?
Isn't it already happening?
The MOBA's been
I've
out for
forgotten
like
about that.
3 months or something.
Is it good?
Wake up,
I
Bessie.
don't know.
I want to.
Okay,
I want to play a MOBA that's made by a company that doesn't completely eat ass, and not in a fun way.
Well,
Oh, in the unfun way.
Yeah, Riot Games can suck it.
God. this is a complete topic change. My brother just DM'd me, so I'm giggling at it. My brother and I every week have been watching an episode of Gankutsuo together because I've seen the show and I really like it, and I wanted to get him to watch it. And so he just DM'd me with, "You should hear my cube mate who has read Monte Cristo when I try to explain the latest Gankutsuo episode," because Gankutsuo is like, what if the Count of Monte Cristo, but it's from the perspective of one of the children, and also it's set in like the far future,
Oh.
like sci-fi.
I've
Monte
reached the
Cristo.
point on the map where enemies have stopped, like, respawning. So now, we're free to take our time.
So,
Nice.
Who died on this map? How many did we
Patty's
lose?
dead. I have not drawn her spud yet. But hopefully, whoever... I believe Claude had children, so whoever inherits Claude's deal will have staff abilities.
You
Is
didn't even draw
Shanann
her.
dead, or is he still kicking?
No, he's here. Where is he? There he is!
With all of 2 of his
Ooh.
movement.
He's got 30 skill for a general, but he doesn't have
Whoa.
pursuit. So, like, it doesn't
Oh.
matter.
Give him the leg ring or something,
Oh.
Wouldn't
so he can
wasn't
fucking
Claude,
move.
Fable's dad?
Oh, hello, welcome. Yeah, maybe. So then.
So you won't be able to bring
got
back
him.
Patty because
Dead.
you won't be able to recruit
Or
Fable.
was it Jamka? I don't remember. We'll find out. While we're here, let's get everyone's stuff together.
I cannot believe
Hey,
that,
Shanann, you're not gonna see combat. Why don't we sell Belmont?
I cannot believe that Samantha like bullied you into changing your username.
I bullied no one in my life except for you. Alright, blacksmith. Who had the brave axe?
Oh.
Aaron is who got Claude. Okay, so then we might yet get a staff set.
Oh my god, I tabbed out and tabbed back in just to see you in a menu clicking on a Balm. I heard that joke earlier about selling it. I was like, what? No.
I'm gonna do it. We should probably give someone
Or
else
sell it.
the brave axe. No, we can give Shannon the brave axe. No one else is gonna use it. What's your skills? No, don't sell Belmont. Oh, you're a broke bitch. Never mind. Bye. Yeah, why not? Can never hurt. Depart castle. I don't think anyone else goes for the castle in this map, so we're probably fine to just leave it on its own. Maybe if I, like, just grind a bunch of levels here, then I'll have enough juice to power through that guy's Fenrir tome. Because Self is,
I
like,
believe in
excellent
you.
dodge.
The juice.
He's got
The
the
juice.
juice.
He's got the stuff.
He's got the special stuff.
The sauce.
The
if you will.
sauce, if you will. What is Self's avoid? Avoid 47. Okay. It's pretty good. There's spuds in my chat. I see you. Who's spudding in my chat? I want another bard. I just want to complete my set. I want 4 of them. Oof.
Oh. I gotta stop tabbing out. I thought that was real combat.
No! Yeah, y'all mind if I just blast through real combat and get Julia murdered? She doesn't need another tome ever, right? She could just use Nosferatu forever. Like, she has
Probably.
2 Nosferatus. No. Wait, yeah, actually, I do need everything repaired. What if he needs a sword that's not, like, specific?
Okay, I can't. Maybe I'm just broken, but I can't be the only one who, whenever I like read or hear the word Nosferatu, I just like hear and play out that scene from SpongeBob
SpongeBob?
in my head. Yeah, I can't be the.
Nosferatu.
Feratu! Yeah,
can't be the only one.
I also see that.
You
every
are
time.
not the only one.
Good.
What's better, Iron Sword or an Iron Blade? Iron Sword.
What's the difference?
Well, Iron Blade has less accuracy but more might, but we already have might covered.
So
'cause
it's an
he's got a
axe.
gold sword. Yeah, basically.
What's the point?
Visit town. I would like to purchase.
Wait, why just make swords that do what axes do? What's
Some
the
units
point?
can't use axes. This isn't Three Houses, Chipega. There's rules.
Yeah, sure.
The blades are slightly heavier than the normal swords, but they're still like a third of the weight of an axe.
See?
Ah,
They're better.
so axes still.
Axes are still the worst weapon. Wow, I'd love it if one of you killed the other. Okay. There's a Spud War happening in my chat. Why do you make them fight?
Oh,
No! The drama, the intrigue, the violence. When will it end? Lana, kill this clown. Can anyone promote? That'd be so fun if people could promote so early. But I don't think anyone can. Is there anything you don't own already? Let me see. What is everyone's levels? Level. Oh, if he's promoted, right? Yeah, okay. Shannon's already promoted. Finn's so close! And Self ain't far behind either. Okay. Spud Emblem. Yeah, Spud Emblem. We need to get that Brave Sword repaired.
You know,
Yes.
I was not expecting to find that Nosferatu as a recurring character in that new SpongeBob spin-off. That's not at all where I thought that Google search would lead me.
Yeah?
yeah.
I had several. Why is Child Nosferatu a recurring
That's an excellent question that I don't have an answer for.
I thought that was just a one-off gag.
No.
Yeah, I did
multiple
too.
You
There's
fool.
multiple episodes listed here.
I feel like the show itself just kind of slid downhill.
Went off the
once
rails?
once the creator died.
Yep. Completely off
mean-
the rails.
It declined before that, but it got.
But that was like the distinct moment where it really like became completely uncontrollable.
Nosferatu is from something else. He's like the famous vampire from the black and white movies, but he's also just
Yeah.
in SpongeBob.
For some
I think
reason.
he's public domain. That's why you can put him in anything.
It was like a single episode joke.
It was the hash slinging slasher, right?
Yeah, when they were stuck working overnight on the graveyard shift at the Krusty Krab.
Bringing,
The hash string, the sash stringing. Every what day is it?
Hash-slinging
Tuesday.
slash-
Tuesday night.
Because, like, I'm pretty sure the original. Like, the original gag they did where they just had Nosferatu, that was like literal footage or like a still from
Yeah.
Yeah.
an actual like 20s movie, which begs the question of what do you mean he's in like 2 more episodes now?
I
I'm
mean,
pretty
if
sure
it's
the man
public
was dead
domain,
before that.
like, why not, right?
He died in the actor died in 1936.
Well, now he's famous again. And it's his best work yet.
God. God, there's all that talk of like using dead actors or likenesses and like the whole Disney is just going to make CG actors when their actors die off thing
Horrifying.
that they've been doing recently. Meanwhile, SpongeBob's over here in the corner just casually using a character that is played by a guy who died like
There was
Almost
an
an
actual
entire century ago.
yeah.
There was an actual fucking movie like that a while back, starring, I think it was Robin Wright.
Which movie?
Hold on a second.
Wow, Fire Tone.
I remember
Heavy.
hearing
I do.
about it, and I haven't seen it. It's The Congress.
I haven't heard of it, but
I feel like I did hear about that, mainly in the context of people going, "Oh, what the hell."
it's what he would have wanted? Really? Are you sure? Alright, let's get a bunch more people healed up.
Like, the beginning of the movie, according to Wikipedia, is that Robin Wright is playing a fictionalized version of herself. She's an aging actress, and people don't think that her personality is appealing and think that she's unreliable, so they aren't giving her roles. Her son has a degenerative disease that she's trying to combat the symptoms of. And she receives an offer from the CEO of Miramount Studios to buy her likeness and digitize her into a computer animated version of herself.
Horrifying.
So like they're having her star in movies as like a CG version of herself, except she, the person, is not acting anymore. Like she has a contractual obligation to not act.
God, that's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's very. It almost feels, given what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing on the wiki entry. I don't want to read the whole thing. It
29.
feels like what Ready Player One should have been, in a sense.
Mm. What's everyone's levels now? Bin. Alright, let's try this again. I think Shannon could probably be okay. If we send
Samantha.
him in. What? What's good?
I cannot stop thinking about that meme you sent earlier with the fucking. You come to me with this on the day of my sugar baby's Zoom graduation.
Frat Institute. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very, very good meme.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm still on the Nosferatu SpongeBob thing. They have a gallery page for the character, as most wikis do.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the most, like...
As you do.
This is a weird unset. Where do I put this? Where do I link this? Where...
You can put it in general or in memes if that's applicable.
I don't know what it is. It's not
It's
very
something.
I'm
good.
excited.
I'll put it in general, because I don't know what else to do.
Encyclopedia SpongeBob.
Hold on, folks. I have to go check a meme.
The gallery of Nosferatu
Wow,
and
this
SpongeBob.
is deeply terrifying.
Yeah,
Oh.
What?
like that's bizarre.
I hope a cartoon studio does this to me when I die.
And then you get to like the spin-off show that they're doing now, where it's a CG animated child. No, it's like what? What?
Okay.
I wonder if the family estate of the actor was like, you can't.
This is
So they're
maybe,
like, fine, this is our original character.
Original
Do
character
not steal. It's
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu's son.
There's
Softly.
There's
Don't.
three people credited for this character on the wiki, and only one of them died in the 30s. The other two are very much still alive. So I assume they did the one-off gag with the original, and then
Yeah, they probably
hired their own.
hired different people.
But you know, Uncanny Valley is usually reserved for like things that try to imitate. This is the first time I think I've gotten Uncanny Valley feeling from like it's explicitly a 2D animated cartoon. Like it's not trying to approach real life, yet I am disturbed. What is this?
Horrifying. Alright, we're slowly making our way across the map. I know this is riveting gameplay, everyone.
That's just
Making my
Fire
way
Emblem 4 in
downtown.
a nutshell. Slowly making my way across the map.
I mean, this time we've gone back and forth like 7 times. Oh, I accidentally minimized my chat. Oh, there we go. Okay. Thinks between Sullivan and Oifi, we should be able to take this guy on. If not, then Shannon, he'll get over there eventually, and when he does, you better be ready for him. What's your highest avoid amount that you can have? Equip. Ooh, not that much. And then there's these bandits. Yeah, we totally lost out on all the villages to the south that Finn and Leaf didn't get, but that's fine. It happens.
And things happen.
It happens.
Things do occur.
These things do happen.
In
In
spite of
Lego
my
City.
protests, they do. Oh. Lego City. I see.
Sorry, Annika, you are not a one-woman army.
Do, 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 do,
Do,
do,
do,
do.
do.
I don't know why that's not even related other than the word army, but that's where I am.
Well, how many nations are in Genealogy of the Holy War?
All of them. Every
Damn, they got Kosovo?
Yeah. These two morons up here. I fear for your life. You go south. Ooh, did it get hit? I missed it. Did it hit? Are you okay? He's okay!
Let's see.
Thankfully, this guy's range is not as large as I thought it was. Like, I can just get out of his range right over here.
So in the map.
I
it's
thought
still
it was like the whole corner of the map. It is not. We might not be in as much danger as I had originally thought. We're still in danger, though.
I am the danger.
Yeah.
I am the one who casts Fenrir.
Please don't.
Phoebe, what are you doing?
I am the danger. I am the one who yucks.
Oh no!
Sorry.
There's
End me.
Goofy on
please.
my stream.
No, there will be no more of that tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's more than enough.
We can only take so much Goofy. Hold on, I got to.
Yeah, about 6
Yeah,
inches.
yeah.
Got him.
No!
Not sure about that one. I'm gonna.
Why are you? Yes, Oify Dodge Master. Solomon has to get his ass up there anyway to take that castle because everyone else is useless. So no matter what, I have to walk him over there. You guys really gonna get messed up by a bunch of bandits? Come on now. I know you're better than this.
One of them takes a fuck ton of damage and the other does no damage.
Mm-hmm. That's the B team.
Yep.
Save slot 3. Alright, let's see what you can do. You haven't done much yet. Alright, not bad.
I'm to challenge my wife to single combat.
Wow, that's love.
I love Crusader Kings. What a good game.
Monica murders her wife moments.
Okay, she deserves it. She's
No!
kind of terrible.
Okay.
She tried to kill my other wife's child.
Well, I think we can see the core of the problem here.
Yeah, murder. Don't do it.
Murder wrong. Kids these days and their murder's intent.
I'll have a good murder.
Oify, run. These two are just gonna have to hang out right here. They can't really do anything. Let us in. She'll wait there. She could always fly over later. Is there a church somewhere close by? Where's the nearest church? All the way down there? Darn it. Okay. Alright, B team. Back up for another healing round. They need to put more churches.
Damn the church.
Take me to church. Don't hit him. Dodge. Yes, you fantastic little monkey boy. Nice 3 bards, yes. Limitless bard potential. And building a band.
You're one bard away from the Beatles.
I know. Someone last time said Weezer, so
Oh.
I'm building a boy band.
A
And by
gun
boy
for
band,
when
I
you
mean-
need to shoot exactly 4 evenly spaced men. Look at Weezer, your days are numbered.
Oh, Shannon's slowly on his way. B team, go get healed. Or would it be... Can I get through here? No, I can't. Wish they all had renewal. That would be cool.
You wish all your units just sort of healed themselves.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, no.
Like me playing Awakening. That's how I play Awakening. Just everyone has renewal. Eid phase.
Yeet.
No.
Eid.
Eid. Haha, don't sex me. Don't sex me.
Yeah, you know
Oh.
what? Try that. Try that
Don't
again.
me.
You're gonna want to rewind and do that
Don't
one over.
me, you're so sexy.
Good job. Alright. What are you do? Is it just that one
I have to
castle
take
you're going
that
for
castle before I can do anything else on the map.
now? Okay, and you're sending who?
Oify and Shannon and
Oh,
Seliph.
I didn't realize that Oify was there. I thought you were just sending.
I'm sending the family unit to take care of
Yeah. Okay.
that.
I thought you were just having the one dude try to cross the desert slowly.
I'm having multiple dudes, but by God, is it slow going? Horse emblem? Don't know her anymore. Bard squad.
Horse Emblem is dead. Long live the bards.
I mean, last time our boards turned out good, so maybe they'll be good again. No, don't hit me. Thanks. Yeah? Can I help you?
No.
We're gonna use Shannon as a distraction. Patty will not have died in vain. Still need to make a Patty Spud. I assume these guys turn hostile, so I'm just gonna line them up to get murdered.
You can just talk to them.
I can? Talk. Hi. Okay.
We have decided that you will not progress.
Sacrifice Shannon. I'm not. I worked so hard to keep Shannon alive. He is going to remain alive until this game ends. Or until I have no choice.
He's more of a trophy at this point than a unit, but still.
No, he's a good unit. He's a... What did I say? I don't even remember. He's a general. He's got Balmung. He's got so much speed and a bunch of skill. But no pursuit. So hopefully the pursuit ring reappears somewhere at some point. He's got an A in lances. That's pretty good. You might be able to change him to an actual class to save Patty. It is far too late to be doing that. Alright, start murdering mages.
That doesn't look like murder.
He's getting there. He's thinking about it.
He did half a murder.
He did a little murder. Or if he can do a little murder as a treat. And then there's these two. Whoa, who just lost health? Seliph, no!
Finally got hit.
He finally got hit. Okay. Hopefully he can dodge a second one. What did you? Did you get hit? No. Okay. Besiege.
Isn't the bald sword magic damage?
Only if
Oh.
it's used at long range.
I thought you were hitting a mage. Also, it doesn't matter as
I'm
much.
not.
Okay, I played with my cat a bit to wrestle the demons out, and she's good now.
Oh.
Just off in the background, having a cat exorcism.
Oify, no.
Yes, exactly.
That's not going well there. Uh-oh.
Buddy, no!
She might be able to hang on. If not, we have save states. I am save scumming the hell out of this run, so... These guys at the border are like, why are there so many people here? Is everyone... Where am I? Didn't I have another wyvern rider around here somewhere? Oh, no.
Oh my god. Someone I follow just retweeted an image of like a stick figure guy kicking another stick figure guy in the stomach. The one doing the kicking has the lesbian flag superimposed on it, and the one being kicked has the British flag, and so someone quote tweeted it and just said Portal 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you insist on murdering him? I'm just gonna keep... Is he gonna get hit every time?
Probably.
Why? Learn to dodge, man. Come on.
What's the hit chance?
It's like 60%. It might already be locked in that he gets hit.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, does this game pre-calculate all the...
Maybe. I'll just put him there. I actually don't know if it pre-calculates, but if it does,
Just
God.
another child with a pre-calculated stat block.
Are you also a sufferer of pre-calculated stat block?
yes. I mean, the second we get Shannon up there, it's gonna be Balmung time. So, like, as long as Oifi and Self can both stay alive, they just have to wait.
Besties, set phasers to kill.
Phasers to kill. Set holy weapon to kill.
Exactly.
While these guys are all building support, team building exercise down in the corner. Yeah, hit Shannon, or don't hit Shannon. Oh, Pavis, we'd love to see it. Random chance to block. Well, how does Pavis activate? What's the percentage? Is it based on skill? Don't hit me.
If it is...
It's a flat 20%.
Oh, it's 20%. Okay. Go, Zilif. Don't attack though. Just gonna pick away at his goons.
No, I don't think it's a percent equal to the user's level.
Which game is that? Are you reading off of?
It says genealogy.
Oh, really?
I'm just on the wiki, so
What
yeah.
level is Shannon?
Genealogy of the
So it has a
genealogy
maximum of
genealogy.
30%. He's level 14, so it's got a 14% chance to activate. Okay.
That's worse than 20.
Yeah, I wish it was 20.
14 is less than 20. You heard
Thanks,
it here, folks.
bestie.
You heard it
Yeah,
here,
but from the-
folks. The stream forced Sam to do math.
You wretched bastards. I
From the
can't
numbers
believe
we've presented, 20 is approximately average.
Alright.
Yeah.
Work your way upstairs. Oifi, can you take another hit, or are you gonna pass out? Alright. That's one goon down. Or 2 goons down.
Hired goons.
What level are you?
I haven't even watched The Simpsons. I just like that one gag.
Oh, I thought that was a Goofy again. I feel like...
I
I
can't.
feel like...
What do you feel
Go on.
like?
I was gonna say, I feel like Homer
No,
and Goofy are
okay.
on the same axis somehow.
I don't remember what save slot.
I was just gonna say, I can't do a Goofy voice. I can, however, do a Mickey Mouse voice.
Oh,
Oh,
share with the class.
Hold
Don't
on.
pussy out on us.
Ho ho, Shanann, don't pussy out on us!
oh wow.
Oh.
Well done.
Praying for a new FE to be announced tomorrow. Yeah, me too. I'm hoping it's FE4 remake, but
Fire Emblem 27.
Fire-
I don't know how many.
Fire
How many
it's
Fire
they made.
27.
What are they on? Like 16?
16 already
It-
came out. So it'd be
16 was 3
17.
houses.
17.
I was close.
We're beating Final Fantasy.
I mean, they're gonna announce a Three Houses remake.
no,
so.
they're not. No.
If we go by Deus Ex, that universe is on Final Fantasy 27.
Jesus.
That was actually, I love that little Easter egg. I watched a friend play a little bit of Deus Ex Human Revolution a while back,
Mhm.
and that game takes place in 2027.
Mhm.
And in one of Adam Jensen's his ex-wife's co-worker's office, he has a poster for Final Fantasy 27, which has like a girl wearing like a flower crown and like this really cool cropped jacket and stuff on it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put it in I'm just gonna put it in general. It's just a really fun little Easter egg and also incredibly optimistic of them.
Hold on, I have to go look at an image, gamers. I played
dare
that.
you.
That looks great.
The game is full of fun little Easter eggs like that. Like Adam Jensen is full of cybernetic upgrades because he got the shit kicked out of him by some mysterious corp thugs basically. And
Not
his
corp
boss
thugs.
took it as the opportunity to not only fix the ruined parts with cybernetics, but why don't we just put other cybernetics in here too while we're at it? He's unconscious, he can't say no.
Oh no!
He has a contract, I can do what I want.
Horrifying.
Yeah, it is. It legitimately is. And like when you go
Oh,
back
okay.
to his apartment at one point, you can see stuff like he's got like watch building, like clock building and watch building equipment on a desk. Like he's been practicing his fine motor skills by assembling clocks. And there's the mirror in his bathroom is cracked to shit to the point of being unusable, and there's a sticky note on it that's like, call maintenance for new mirror again.
Oh
And there's an
no.
email on his computer that's like, we aren't gonna keep replacing these. And he's got a bunch of sugary ass cereals in his kitchen because he needs the extra like sugar and energy and calories to maintain his cybernetic body. Like it's just a bunch of really fun little like environmental details all over the game. Apartment is just one enclosed like mega example of that attention to detail that I really love in video games.
Oh my god, Selif. Wake up, dude.
Nap time.
Nap
Nap
time?
time for baby.
You said wake up.
So
Or
Selif
push
is
a
like
little
what,
makeup.
15?
Self is like between 17 and 20. Depends which.
All right, yeah, he would have already
version of
been like a
canon you're
year or
working
so old before the time skip happened.
Mhm. I don't know. I assume he's like 18. He's like a fresh adult.
Ew.
Fresh from
Why would
the,
you say it like that?
fresh from the adult minds.
What?
It's like the point when yeast finishes rising.
Yeah.
Who works in the adult?
Uh,
Who works in the adult mind, Samantha?
Adults.
Minors?
No, the adult minds are just where the children who didn't get eaten by Julius get sent, and
Oh,
they just
no.
grow up in the child minds, and they become the adult minds by association.
What terrain is this? He won't notice that we're sneaking up on him. I said he won't notice! Ah! Why? Oh my gosh. Is it pre-calculated now so that self dies? Alright. Okay,
Hey Sam,
yo.
did you play Deltarune?
I did not. I did not play
Did you play Deltarune Chapter 1?
I did not play Deltarune Chapter 1. I played some of it,
I did.
but I never finished it. I played
Okay.
Undertale.
Well, okay. I'm just still thinking about one little bit on the essentially epilogue section of Deltarune Chapter 2 when you can walk around town and like go inside the buildings and talk to NPCs and stuff.
Mhm.
Is that in chapter 2 as well, or I thought that
Yes.
was chapter 1?
No, you can do
Ah.
that in Chapter 2 as well. Before you go home, you can basically go anywhere in town. The only difference is that, or the only exception is that Susie will not approach Alfie with you. Because she doesn't want to get lectured by the teacher.
Oof. Well,
But,
Telltale knows.
I just love, there's a scene in, this is technically like an
Is this
epilogue
spoilers? Should we give spoiler warnings here for people?
It's not like plot spoiler, it's just a funny you can miss in the walk around at the very end spoiler.
I mean,
If that's
I do not control spoiler policy here.
I do not control the speed at which lobsters die.
If
I don't
it's a
control that
major
either.
spoiler, then don't say it. If it's a minor spoiler, then I don't know. Cover your ears. people.
it's a minor spoiler. I just love the moment when you're in the like the grocery store and there's a scene where Alfie, or not Alfie, fuck. I just said that name so it was still on my mind. Toriel and Sans talk and they flirt a bit and they're making like dumb egg puns and then fucking Asgore busts in and he's like, and don't forget me, your egg's husband.
Oh no!
Oh.
And the flirting just ends there until, well, I'm gonna leave. And she leaves and he's like, bye!
Oh no.
Like he's trying so hard. It's like, buddy, sweetheart, baby cakes. She's not into you anymore. You gotta give up.
King, you gotta let it go.
King, that was not epic gamer material.
No, don't heal. Stop. God, I hope you die.
Like obviously, it was like
Kill him!
obvious in Deltarune Chapter 1 that they're divorced. But I hope that if they ever explain why, if they ever go in any detail about why Toriel and Asgore are divorced in Deltarune, I hope it's just something mundane. Like, we just grew apart as people and we realized that we weren't compatible anymore.
Now.
Just something mundane as opposed to, you've been killing children!
Adds Asgore to my epic divorce man playlist.
He really is now.
His
God.
theme fucking rules, though.
It does.
It's
Alright,
one of
I
my
think we can
favorites
finish
in the
this.
game.
I
And yes, I will sometimes unironically listen to Fingers in his ass.
Kanye West.
Kanye Westy likes bargain bands.
Fingers in his ass. I don't even remember how that started, but it's so funny, and I'm so glad it exists. Because now, with it, we can, or I guess no, Energy Sword Sunday still exists.
Oh, Energy Sword
Even if
Sunday,
Fingers in his ass Sunday didn't exist. But with it, we can help everybody around us remember what fucking day it is.
It's true. Alright. Oh, finish him. Finally, we did it, boys and girls
Bestie,
and friends
kill.
of all ages. All right, Oifi, start walking back. Actually,
will
wait,
say
I think
those-
there's a path that opens up.
I will not say anything else about Deltarune Chapter 2, but I think you would really enjoy it because it is, without a doubt, it is way funnier than Chapter 1. And Chapter 1 was really funny. And
You want to hear my spicy hot gamer take? I
Go
actually
right
don't
ahead.
enjoy funny games. I'm trying so hard to play Earthbound right now. I just can't. Something about like quirky humor just does not land with me. I don't know why. I got broken
You
brain
can make
syndrome.
quirky humor jokes, but the second someone else does, yeah.
Earthbound is so good. I know, I just said a controversial take in the chat. I just think it's just like so loosey-goosey. Like, come on, man. Bring it
It's-
together.
It's okay, Sam. Everyone's allowed to have terrible taste sometimes.
Thanks.
I will say, even if it's like something where I instinctively want to be like, no, hello, epic divorce man, I at least understand it logically because, like, humor is so subjective,
Mhm.
and if something is not funny and it's the thing you're engaging in is built around being funny, or it feels that way, then, like, it fucking falls apart. Like, a
Yeah.
bad movie is funny because it's bad, but a bad comedy is just painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather watch a bad horror movie or a bad action movie than a bad comedy any fucking day.
Yeah. If the comedy's unintentional, then it's more funny.
And I say that as somebody who recently watched and thoroughly enjoyed Deep Rising,
Which one was that?
which
don't even
was
know what that
described
is.
in at
You're going
least
to have
one
to
review. I'm sorry?
Go on.
It was described in at least one review as Alien with the serial numbers filed off.
Teddy, did we watch that?
No, we watched Deep
It's-
Shock,
Oh,
which
Deep
is
Shock.
also
yeah.
Alien.
It's-
It's also Alien with the serial numbers filed off, but you know.
It's a movie about
Ishtar.
some Ishtar. It's a movie about some sailors that are hired by a group of mercenaries to pilot them through like the South China Sea. Because effectively what they're trying to do is raid a luxury cruise ship. But when they get on the boat, for some reason, everybody's gone. Turns out, the cruise ship is being attacked by a massive subnautical creature, which takes the form of, effectively in terms of effect, fucking like speedy worms that gobble up people and then spit out their bones covered in slime.
Mmm. Slime boats.
Yeah. Like, it stars Treat Williams, who was hired because Harrison Ford turned down the role, and he really does feel like I'm here playing the role of Harrison Ford, playing the role of this character. The guy who played Billy from The Mummy is in it because apparently the director really likes that guy and puts him in like all of his movies. Famke Janssen from GoldenEye is in it, and she's not in it enough, frankly, because she's one of the most. She's fun. And the guy who played Kano in. The guy who played Kano in Mortal Kombat is in
my
it as a guy
God.
named T-Ray.
Oh,
And they got like this fucking. They got Industrial Lights and Magic to do the special effects. And a guy who worked on The Thing and RoboCop did the special makeup effects.
Damn.
So it's like it has the vibe of like an A+ cast and A+ effects for a B movie
Oh no.
script. And it's so funny as a result. I love it. It's so entertaining to watch. There's a couple of moments that I was just like, I cannot perceive this because it involves like there's a scene where you watch a man's like fucking flesh melting off his body.
Fun.
But aside from that, all the effects are like they're really good, but they're in that where it's still goofy enough in concept that I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
That sounds like a good movie.
It's
I might have to check that one out. Not a
It's
good
very
movie.
entertaining.
A funny movie.
A good movie is not the same as a
Amusing movie.
yeah. I mean, I would call X-Arm a good anime, but it's not a good anime.
Bad movies. I have spent the last few minutes reading the plot summary for the next Fantastic Beasts movie.
Oh god!
Dear Lord.
There's more beasts.
Oh my god!
What is it? Wait, what's happening? What's happening?
Basically, you remember when people were making satire articles about Harry Potter years ago that were like, well, if witches and wizards existed in the early 1900s, why didn't they stop World War II?
Oh.
This movie
Because
is
they're
basically just
bitches.
addressing that. And it's like, oh
Why?
no!
Several years after the events of the crimes of Grindelwald, the story takes place partly in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. That will go well. And partially in Berlin, Germany. That will go worse.
No.
And leads up to the Wizarding World's involvement in World War II. With Grindelwald's power rapidly growing, Albus Dumbledore entrusts Newt Scamander and his friends on a mission that will lead to a clash with Grindelwald's army, and will lead Dumbledore to ponder how long to stay on the sidelines in the approaching war.
So, and this also involves, they fucking dumped Johnny Depp. And I'm not going to get into that because that's getting into, like, political territory, but they replaced him with Mads Mikkelsen.
Which is
A
probably a
choice.
good choice, but like,
The whole thing is yikes.
Yeah. Mads, I'm here for the money, Mikkelsen.
I mean, he's gotta
he-
make it somehow, I guess. He
him
can't
being
just be in good movies.
Yeah, him being cast is like the only thing in this discussion so far that's fine.
What also kills me just thinking about the Fantastic Beasts movies is that there's a character in this movie that is a natural legilimens, so she can read minds, and she's, like, good at it. And so she essentially brainwashes a muggle. No, I'm sorry. By the logic of this movie. No, wait, I'm sorry. He's a no-mage? Are the no-mages muggles, or are the
Yes.
no-mages... Okay,
They
so
are.
she
That's just the
brainwashes her
quote-unquote
no-mage
American term.
love interest into being with her, despite,
Oh
you
my.
know, everything. And then, at the end of that movie, Grindelwald is like, hey, if you come with me, I can let you be with your
A world
no-mage
of pure
boyfriend. And
imagination.
despite being a fucking mind reader, she's like, yeah, okay.
That
and does
doesn't
it.
seem like a trap.
Like, it's a shitty movie. Like, I will be upfront. I've only ever watched videos about these movies. I've never personally watched them because I am unwilling to watch them in a way that gives J.K. Rowling or her estate any of my money. But, like,
Good call.
what the fuck? This is just bad, right? It's just bad character writing, and that pisses me off.
I watched the first movie back before, like, whenever it first came out.
Before
So
we knew
I-
things.
Yeah. Like, a few months after it left theaters or something.
Yeah.
Rental. No theater
Yeah.
money for this. Ew. No.
And I've said this before, and I'll say this again. Imagine something before you learn something about it that makes you change your opinions about the creator or its source or anything like that. It doesn't retroactively make your past decisions bad ones.
But
That's just my opinion.
I watched
act-
Crimes of Meh. Go ahead,
Meh.
Meh.
So my assessment of just the first movie from watching it is it was actually two movies that had been like I can't even say stapled together, like
Surgically
casually-
attached.
Yeah, like
Jesus.
someone, not even surgically, someone just like had a needle and some thread and was like, yeah, dude, I can make this work. And so there's like the theoretical A plot is, oops, I had a suitcase full of monsters and I released them in New York City. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Gotta go fix those. And that part of the movie, I mean, it's not great. It's not like art or anything, but it's fine. You know, it's like
It's
a
entertaining.
movie. It like in the same way that everything else about like the original Harry Potter, but it's oh oops, I dropped the monsters. Gotta go catch them. And
Gotta
then
catch 'em
like
all.
there's like a B and a C plot that actually take up like more of the storytelling time that are about like
Oh god,
orphan child abuse and like Grindelwald like being a Nazi in the making, like, and there's like a terrorist hunt and like or abused orphan child subplots that are like taking over this, and the climax of the movie like brings all three of them together as if they are like, you know, a thing that may like you can't just like say. It just has like three different ideas for movies and just kind of slaps them all together at the end. Like they all just
So-
like end up fighting in an alley.
I watched the second one, The Crimes of Grindelwald, on an airplane because I had nothing better to do with my time because the only other film they had was like I think it was just like an Adam Sandler movie.
Oh.
And so it was the single least interesting movie I've ever watched in my life. I honestly cannot remember what happens because nothing happened.
I don't
So-
think
It
I saw
just-
it.
For one, the sequel to Fantastic Beasts establishes the human identity of Nagini the snake,
What?
who was part of a wizarding circus and freak show, and her thing
She
was
was a snake?
specifically, I am cursed to be able to turn into a snake, which is like basically being in a freak show because you're a fucking whatever their animorph thing is called. I don't remember now. The big thing being that eventually she will be stuck as a snake.
Oh no, that sucks.
And not like the Animorph way where you just stay shifted for too long. She will just become a snake and stay a snake forever. And that's why she's a snake in the original movies. Da-da! Whatever, it sucks. And then the other big thing about this movie that kills me, aside from the whole Queenie thing that I just talked about, is that character from the first movie that's like the whole child abuse, whoops. You find out that fucking he was supposed to be the the half brother of another character because her dad keeps fucking women who die in childbirth.
Damn.
And at one point, when they're going to America and this small child is in charge of her infant brother, she was tired of dealing with him because he was crying all the time. So she swapped him with another baby on the boat that was quiet. And then the boat started to sink. So she escaped with the baby she swapped while the original baby presumably died in the ocean.
Oh my god!
So he's not actually her half brother, he's just a guy.
He's just some
But
baby!
But then you find out he's not just some guy. He's the long lost brother of Albus Dumbledore, Aurelius Dumbledore.
Why are there
Like, what
so
the
many characters?
Didn't he already have a brother?
Yes. In the
Yeah,
books,
he
at least.
has a brother. He has a brother and a sister
See,
because she's
wait,
mentioned in the
What?
books. I remember
And
that.
This is the same character who was the whole like orphan child plot from the first.
Yeah, the one with like
Or-
the creepy like blood ghost thing.
So
What
what you're
ghosts?
telling me is oh God forbid, but the Harry Potter movies and books and everything, they always had like whatever the one there was like through line stuff, but I assumed that like once again the like evil Nazi man plot was the through line, and that the other two adventures in the first movie were like actually just they were like the same way that like Goblet of Fire was like just a tournament suddenly. Like I assumed that wasn't going to stick around. I assumed they were moving on. I'm actually shocked to hear that like the orphanage plot is not only still around, but is like Shyamalan level, like what a twist shit going on. Oh no! Wow.
M. Night Shyamalan made like 2 good movies and then decided that he was the greatest person ever, and has since made not good movies.
I've literally only seen The Sixth Sense. Ugh, The
Signs is
Sixth
really
Sense.
good.
Is that the one with the aliens? Aliens.
Yes, but no.
Oh, don't spoil it. If it's good, I want to see it.
It does have aliens.
Aliens.
Sort of. Don't worry about it.
Oh, she's spoiling
Just-
it.
At this point,
That's
I'm
not a
just
spoiler.
waiting for the I'm just waiting for the movie to come out so I can wait for YouTubers to make videos about it.
Yeah,
Because-
that's the mood though. Whenever a bad movie comes out, I'm like, oh boy, YouTube's gonna have fun with this. Like when Mulan
Like a friend
came
who-
out.
Can't
Or
wait
like
for
when-
Lindsay Ellis's take on this.
Oh boy.
I'm waiting for fucking Cosmonaut Picture Show to make their video about this, or Jenny Nicholson.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We should like set up a big not for the Discord server, that feels like danger, but like
Game drops.
I gotta set up for myself like a bingo card for like shit that's going to be poorly handled in this movie. Like, how much do you want to bet they're going to go for? I say it's like 50-50 that they go for the, oh, what if knockoff Hitler had a point route? Like, what if?
Oh.
I hate to admit it, but I'm kind of like I'm like half expecting there to be something in there that is just explicitly turfy, given how
yeah,
J.K. Rowling has
probably,
been in
right?
the past few years. Like, I'll hate it, but I'm expecting it to happen at this point.
It is unfortunately probable.
Ah, my eye itches. What the fuck?
Bitch.
It'd be hilarious if it just absolutely tanks because it's got like painfully painfully overt, like terrible political takes baked into it in a way that completely hamstrings the story and ruins it.
That'd be so funny.
If it like just tanks because she had to make it into a soapbox for her terrible opinions.
The movie fails because Eddie
No,
Redmayne
Ulster.
turns to the camera and says, "Brexit was a good idea, actually."
Well,
Oh god, I didn't even consider her take on Brexit. Now I don't even want to know.
I don't want to know either. That was just the first
was it
hot
I
take
don't-
from an English person I could think of.
I mean,
I-
yeah.
I don't know nearly enough about the actual experience of being in Britain to like say anything about that at all.
You
Here,
British
but, like,
people.
but I know that if I remember right, she was. I think the one thing I remember vaguely is, wasn't she against like the Scotland vote? That's the only thing I know about.
I don't know.
I'm not
I don't know. I
100%
don't
sure
live there.
there.
I do not live in.
I just know
Brooklyn.
that Scottish independence is pretty hot. Is it like a pretty like very
It's a
hotly
spicy
contested
topic.
thing? Yeah, it's spicy. There we go.
Spicy.
That's the phrasing I was looking for and completely failing to grasp at. excuse me.
Oh my god, if you go to her Wikipedia page, she's got a views section. Politics, religion, press, and then transgender people. It's its own category.
Yeah, well,
Uh-oh.
That's spicy.
Uh-oh.
you can only have so many bad takes before Wikipedia editors catch on.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good God.
Good to gods up ahead.
Now that we fought our way through Eid, we're doing so much better.
We only lost
Eed.
one
B
unit.
team is handling this whole area down here by themselves. I'm so proud.
J.K. Rowling campaigned against Brexit. Would you look at that?
A not terrible take.
Stopped clocks.
Aren't they using
Yep.
the imperial system now or something? Or they want to?
That's just right-wing propaganda. Don't worry about it.
Oh!
Measurements.
Measurements.
On the other hand... Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
I'm not going to... I'm not... You know what? Stopping this now.
Oh no.
J.K. Rowling discussion is done.
Uh-oh.
You want to hear something that is controversial but not J.K. Rowling related?
Yes.
Depends,
If you
is it gonna
didn't
start
hear-
fights in my Twitch chat?
If you didn't hear about it already, Quantic Dreams, aka the people who make watching women shower simulator games, are making a Star Wars game.
What?
Star Wars fans keep
David
fucking losing.
Oof.
David Cage.
David
Oh, no.
Cage.
Oh,
David Kaj. David, am I allowed to lie in court, Cage? I'm not even sarcastic about that.
Rip
Detroit
Star Wars,
become
rip.
that
Canadian.
story. I don't know the actual details of it, but I have heard that story a lot being thrown around. It really happened, huh?
So, this is a Kotaku article, but obviously even Kotaku cross-references other articles and sources in their articles. So, Cage allegedly cried on the stand, stomping his feet, screaming about interferences to his business and damage to his honor, and eventually storming out of the courtroom altogether. Okay, my correction. His co-CEO, Guillaume de Fondemiere, I'm not French. I don't know French.
You
I'm
did your best.
gonna mangle every single French name. I'm very sorry. Near the end of his own testimony, De Fondemiere reportedly looked at the judges and asked, "But I'm not under oath, so can I lie?" Before claiming Quantic Dream was seriously damaged by the stories about its toxic work environment.
What? Can I lie?
Wait.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm not under oath, therefore I'm allowed to lie.
That quote is not Cage specifically, though, right?
Yeah, like I said, that's his
That's what it is.
co-CEO, so it's not Cage, but it's somebody
Ah.
who really should fucking know better.
Good God.
Oh no, you
Yeah.
see, he couldn't be giving that quote, Dave Cage himself, because he had already started crying and stomped his feet and ran out of the courtroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good God. The absolute state of the games industry.
It's a
It's-
spicy one tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
What's in the water tonight, folks?
can't even-
It's lime seltzer.
Oh, yeah.
It's whatever is clogging up the disposal in my kitchen sink.
Fun. Why are you drinking
My-
it, bestie?
I
Oh.
can't because it's clogged and now the motor won't turn back on.
Oh no, you gotta get
I
some
had to file a
Drano.
maintenance ticket. I don't want to put Drano in it in case like it somehow doesn't drain out before maintenance arrives, and then they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh God, I just got Drano all over me."
You're
Oh,
not
no.
just drinking backed up drain water, you're now also drinking drain cleaner.
Yum! The flavor.
It's called a cleanse, bestie.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not a cleanse. Just cleanse my brain.
I'm gonna cleanse my colon and also myself of the next 65 years of sip sip. Take a fucking sip, babes!
I do not understand why they give you the Leonster gang so early in the chapter. They literally can't do anything but sit here.
They're there to fucking look pretty!
Jan and Leaf are gonna be married by the end of this chapter.
Hey, Nana, my name's John. Yeah, whatever. You want to get married, Nana? It's John, but
Nana,
sure.
2!
2! I like her hair ribbon, though. It's cute. It's
It
a nice
is
combo
cute.
of, like, a ribbon and headband.
Now that I've seen, like, more of the substitutes art, I'm like, okay, yeah. Most of them are, like, they're fun looking.
I
They're
get
cute,
it.
They're stylish. I get it. I understand the appeal.
The chapter isn't supposed to take this long. That's
I
why you
know.
get them so early.
Listen, I'm doing my best.
I'm
Marcy,
still
kill this
just gonna
clown.
be. I'm still just gonna keep thinking about how
Holy shit, Larcy.
one of Edane's kids looks like fucking Lex
Lana.
Jr. and that's just because of a early scrapped idea, but they're like, oh, but we already sprited this, so we're just gonna keep it.
Alright, we have
I was
another
on the
wind
wiki.
tome.
I was on the wiki last night talking to Sam for some reason, and I came across the. I ended up with the section on trainee classes, you know, like villager and all that
Mhm.
jazz. But I found the canceled 4th trainee class from Sacred Stones that was supposed to be Amelia's originally.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. It was. Let me find it again.
Yeah, Lana's a beast. This is truly gonna be Lana Carrier run. She just Luna soul critted that boss. She's a little bit of a glass cannon though.
Yeah.
Crits for days from Lana.
Instead of being a recruit, Amelia in Sacred Stones is originally going to be a class. It's listed as the probation flyer.
Why is she on probation? What does she
I
do?
don't Crime.
Oh no. Lana.
Right.
Holy crap. Friendship ended with Seliph. Lana is my new lord. Seliph needs to walk faster.
Horse emblem without horse.
She one-shot, yeah, she one-shotted Ishtar. He didn't even get a chance to pull his tome out. Maybe I'll finish this chapter. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what Ares and Tina and Lean, what their deal is.
Oh yeah, something completely uncontroversial, IMO. Jujutsu Kaisen is a very good anime. I finished watching it last weekend.
Nice. Someday I'll give it a try after I work through the 5,000 other things. I have to give it a try.
Here's my cell. Hey Sam,
Yeah, yes.
did you enjoy any shonen anime when you were in middle school or high school?
What is shonen anime?
Naruto, Bleach,
Dragon Ball.
maybe Dragon Ball.
I'm about to say something controversial. No,
It's
I
not
did
that-
not
it's
watch
not
it.
that one's nowhere near as controversial.
Earthbound
So-
bad, shonen anime, didn't
So,
have
fun
cable when I was
fact.
younger.
The term shonen specifically refers to anime targeted at adolescent boys. So it would
Yep.
make some sense that you would not necessarily
I
be
watched
the target
Yu-Gi-Oh! In
audience.
college, does that count?
Have you ever seen
I
My
think
Hero
it might.
Academia?
I tried to watch My Hero Academia. I will admit I could not get through it.
So basically,
I'm sorry, I'm stomping on your green.
The fun appeal of Jujutsu Kaisen is that it goes, hey, remember the things you like about shonen anime, and then realize that you get really annoyed when they don't follow up on anything else? What if we had a shonen that was just all of the good stuff?
Oh.
Like, hey, we know that these characters are going to become friends, so we're going to spend a little time establishing how that happens, and then we're just going to skip to the end, because you know how this goes. We don't need to spend 17 episodes on them
no
building
filler,
a relationship.
No filler.
Or not even filler, just like we're going to abbreviate these standard arcs, but in a way that doesn't feel like they're being rushed. Or, hey, we're gonna have a cast that has a bunch of women who can do cool shit, and then they're actually gonna do cool shit.
Nice.
They're not just gonna stand on the sideline and going, "Go, protagonist, I believe in you."
entire Naruto franchise
Yeah.
is out there crying right now.
Epic divorce, man.
Epic
It's
divorce.
just hanging around going, "Good job, Seliph. Save
Seliph
the
is
continent.
the
Go."
woman, the shonen woman in this case. He doesn't do anything.
It's like, I was somebody who really liked Tenten when I was a teenager and watched Naruto
What
because
are
I was
you?
like,
What is Aries?
I have to wait to see what Aries is before I finish that thought, actually. I have to go kill some people.
What's
Bye-bye.
happening over here now? Is Tina over here? Oh. He's
Aries, get the
very
fuck out of
ugly.
the castle.
Okay, Star Wars villain number 3. What are you doing?
Banba! God, Banba is still such a weird name.
I wonder which one is recruitable. She's like purple Miku. Tine. What's Tine? Oh, is she in
How did
the bar?
Out of the goodness of my heart, raising you after I killed your mom.
Was she? Is she another bard? Oh my god! Stop spewing enemies at me. Oh my god.
Did you?
Everyone
Wait,
shut up.
is Ares here yet?
Ares is up there. I think he's on our side now, right? Is he? Yeah. Alright.
What is?
Let's save first. Ares, what's your...
That's not how you do that.
Ares, what's your deal?
A lord?
He's a lord. Oh!
Whoa.
And he's got pursuit, thank god, and miracle. Alright. Alright, I'll take it. Yes, Weezer Emblem real. Let's see what Tina is.
Weezer.
Tina is our 4th bard!
No, she's a fire
she's
mage.
a fire mage. She's got a...
What?
She's got the
Bard
bard
sprite on the overworld and a fire mage sprite in her status menu.
I
What are
think
her skills? Or does she not have
None.
any? She doesn't have any. Rip.
Something's broken there.
Bard
Yeah.
in the streets, fire mage in the sheets.
Oh,
So-
God.
What I was thinking about with Jujutsu Kaisen is I'm
That's
like,
some
man,
implications.
Tenten is a fucking weapons master. I bet she's gonna be really cool and tough and stuff because being able to use basically anything you get your hands on is super versatile. And then Tenten doesn't even get a fucking last name and she does nothing, and which is even more stupid when you consider that one of her teammates is a fucking guy who can only punch things.
Oof.
And he gets a character arc.
Did she really not get a last name? I didn't really. I
No,
only
she
watched-
does not have a last name.
Huh.
Tenten's last name is never established, and she effectively just doesn't have one. And I hate it.
Wow.
But in Jujutsu Kaisen, there's a character named Maki whose entire thing is that she can't see curses to the point that she has to wear a pair of glasses that are made in a way so that she can see them whenever she's wearing them, like a lens of truth or something, except it's a pair of glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And so because she can't even see curses, she can't do any curse jutsu effectively. So her thing instead is that she's trained with a whole bunch of weapons. And she kicks ass! And she's so good! And I love her!
1 second, I need to blow my nose real quick.
While Lana blows away this man.
Well, a lot of murders this man.
Queen shit.
She's critted like everything. so far that she's attempted to hit.
I love her. But yeah, just watch. Jujutsu Kaisen is a fun show. I do think it's worth it, even if it's like, I'm not sure if I like shonen. Like, if you still don't like it because you just can't get behind shonen, fair. But it's probably the best option to watch if you have any inclination of trying shonen.
Perhaps someday, if I have time. There's not a lot of anime on my list, actually. I'm trying to think. I still haven't seen Devilman Crybaby, which I would love to watch.
I've got Fina Pirate Princess on the docket because the guy who did the design work for Samurai Champloo designed the characters for Fina, and I'm like, well, I gotta see that now. And
Nice.
I hear it's pretty good, but I haven't looked too much into it, so I don't get a whole bunch of shit told to me that I might not have wanted to know ahead of time. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm planning on starting Haibane Renmei with friends this weekend,
Fun.
which is a quiet, introspective show about angels ? In a little sealed off town, written by the guy who wrote Serial Experiments Lanes. So, you can bet it's going to not hand feed you all of its answers.
Nice.
Please, angels in a sealed off town. What?
Hold on a second.
I'm just picturing Welcome to Night Vale. Like that's
All
that's
the
what I'm
angels
getting.
are named Erica.
Yes.
She's
Got it.
literally crit every enemy she's come across.
Wow. Look at her go.
There is no god. Only.
So the plot
Wow.
summary given on Anime News Network, because it actually has a plot summary, and I don't want to read the entire plot explanation that is given on Wikipedia. A dream of falling from the sky, and then birth. Raka is born from a large cocoon into the old home, greeted by a group of females with small wings on their backs and shining halos above their heads. Soon Raka's own wings grow, a halo is placed on her head, and she is told that she must work in the nearby city of Gree. She soon realizes that the town and the entire world they live in are confined behind the wall, a tall, impenetrable wall that none except the mysterious Toga are allowed to exit.
Oh.
Oh.
There's a gay rights spud in my chat.
Gay
Or a spud of
rights.
surrender. I'm not sure. There's a white flag.
Both. It's both. It surrenders to
surrender?
the gay.
Oh. Oh no, my castle is being invaded. If I go there. Does anything bad happen if Leonster falls? Like, is that an end state, or I just get bad tactics?
Leaf gets really upset at you
Leaf
because
cries,
that's my
but, like,
home.
He'll get over it. He'll live.
Living is for nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should not have
Yeah,
done
we're
that.
definitely entering the stupid tire point of the night.
I should not have done that. Let me not do that. Oh, was that? I didn't have more reason to save? Alright, whatever. It is fine. Back up towards Leonster.
Leonster sounds like
Is it pronounced Leonster or is it Leonister?
I
Leonster?
don't know.
It's
If
like
it's anything like Massachusetts, it's Le Monster.
Why would it be? Jeez.
There's a place in Mass that looks like it's pronounced
Worcester.
Leominster,
Worcester.
but it's Lemonster. Yeah, and then there's Worcester, but you can blame the British for that.
Ugh. Why would they do that to language? Alright. let's not break her bow immediately. She doesn't need the silver bow. For the small fry. Alright.
God.
She has enough power.
She has enough
In-
power. What's her
in-
stat line like right now?
The literal Japanese translation of Leonster is spelled like much more German. It's Lein. It's like Leinster.
Leinster. It's supposed to be like, isn't Northern Thracia supposed to be Italian?
Oh. I don't know. 4 kings of the Munster district, the Munster, Ulster, and I don't know.
That's Ireland.
I think they just grabbed a bunch of city names that end with "er" and were like, "Yep."
Yeah, Munster's
Great.
the province of Ireland. And these are all just Irish provinces.
Yeah, Leinster, Munster, and Ulster are all traditional Irish regions, along with Connacht and Meath.
Are you telling me that in the game where everyone makes jokes about all the characters looking like they're just extras and like generic peasants, that's the one that they chose all the Irish? Oh no.
Peasant game moment.
Oh no.
I mean, Leaf's game really is peasant game. Not in a bad way. In a way.
Fire Emblem Thracia 776 is the Dark Souls of Fire.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna do like 1 or 2 more turns and then we're gonna call it for the evening, I think.
It's almost Sam's bedtime.
No, it's not.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm probably gonna be asleep before you are.
I gotta bed like
I get to like 10 o'clock at night lately, and my body is like, well, bed now. I don't care what you were doing. It's bed now.
Bed now. Oof.
Is this what we have to look forward to in a few years?
No, it's because my sleep schedule was objectively very shitty. Like, getting 5 hours of sleep was good for me for a while because I start my daily, I start my work shift at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Gross.
So eventually I was like, okay, fuck it, I have to fix my sleep schedule. So if I have to wake up at 6 or 6:30, depending on if I'm going into the office, that means if I need 8 hours of sleep, I need to go to bed at 10. Okay, fine, 10 o'clock.
You know what? It just occurred to me. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. Apparently, when you were talking about being, my brain just went to, oh, because you're older than us or something.
Oh no, it should be rude, All-Star!
The minute you turn 30, your body will reject staying up until midnight.
There's like so many other explanations for someone being tired. Just like, 'cause you're
Champion's
old.
just like, I'm gonna be rude.
Jesus
I'm gonna be
Christ.
mean.
Shut up, you're mean to us behind closed doors. You don't
Yeah, but I'm like fun and
To
sexy
be
about
fair, I recently had a doctor's appointment where I was like, hey doc, my knee tends to hurt if I go on walks lately when it used to not do that. What the fuck? And he basically after
don't
like
do
some
that.
questions and checks what ended up with, well, it looks like you have a kneecap going out of alignment disease. You're gonna need a physical therapy for that.
Oh, fun.
Oof.
It's like your kneecap is supposed to effectively slide back and forth on the same line whenever you bend your leg.
Mm-hmm.
But in some cases, and it's apparently more common with folks who are AFAB because of the shape of their hips and therefore the structure of their hips and their legs,
Boo.
that sometimes the kneecap will slide ever so slightly to the left or
People
right.
are calling us old in the chat.
If you're above 22, you're basically a boomer.
Oh, boy.
I'm a millennial. Thank you very much.
I'm Gen Z, but I don't know what TikTok is. Still.
Yeah, we're like in that weird.
I think
I
it's
consider
videos.
myself in that weird Twilight Zone where like I had
You have
VHS.
entered.
See,
Map dreams.
I had
y'all,
the
unless Bloody Kamikaze comes out and is like, oh yeah, I'm like 15, and we're like, whoa. Like, y'all are like 22, 23,
Or, like,
maybe?
I'm 23.
Almost
Yeah.
I'm
24.
also 23. Yeah.
Oh,
my
Bloody
yeah.
Kamikaze confirmed! We've got
I'm the
youths
only
in
one-
the chat!
Oh, I'm the only one that's allowed to joke about being old, at least in this specific call, because I am about to enter my 3rd decade of life.
Congratulations! You've made it so far!
Yay! I've survived another year almost.
My metric
In this
for
hell
knowing-
world, that's a legit achievement.
You right!
Yeah.
Here's some
Okay.
40 more!
Woo!
Maybe even more than that.
Maybe more than 40.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to do
you're
math.
just-
Someone please
just
help. How
cutting-
much years is that?
Cutting
That
her
would
off
put me at
7.
about 70.
Okay, yeah, we want more than
70,
that.
Yeah.
We can afford more years than that.
That's a oh, I'm blanking on words.
A lot. No, not a lot. A medium?
This is
7.
I feel this is the perfect moment for an age joke, but I won't do it.
Yeah,
Too much.
Cheppy, go ahead!
No.
And I'm
Do
a
it.
zoomer. I'm a doomer. I'm a midnight coomer.
Ew!
Uh,
Disgusting! We have a child in the chat!
How old is said child?
Bloody Kamikaze is 12, okay?
Oh my.
Bloody Kamikaze was born 2 days ago.
They're a child prodigy. They learned how to type in the womb.
God, I wish 2009 was 2 days ago. No, I don't, actually.
no.
I don't know what I want, actually. Everything is awful.
I want some soup.
I mean, yeah.
Soup is
I want a
good.
warm blanket and some soup, and I want this chapter to be easier, and I miss Patty. So I want
I,
her back.
I readily established that I am incredibly bad at estimating people's ages, even people I know. So I just play it for jokes at this point and guess egregiously low to make it a joke.
Excellent.
I remember once I was talking to a coworker of mine who had been helping me with some stuff, and she like, I don't even remember how we got to it, but she was like, how old do you think I am? And I look at her and like, I had been working there for like 6 months at that point. So I was still only like 22. So I look at her and I'm like, I thought you were like 30, 31. And she just kind of looks at me for a second. Then she's like,
Oh no.
I like you. Because she was not 30.
Oh, I'm really bad at judging people's ages too.
Yeah, you're approaching whatever age you thought he was right
Yeah.
now.
Which is also
Oh.
funny because I don't plan on being one of those people that's like, oh yeah, I'm turning 23 again or whatever. Like
Oh.
when people ask me how old I am, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm 34 or whatever.
I'm
These
sorry, in the
mothers.
chat, I once lied about my age on Movie Star Planet and had a guilt-based breakdown of it. I want to study
no.
you.
Oh
When
no.
I was 12, I listed my age as 13 on Neopets so I could
Ooh.
access the boards like 2 months before my birthday.
Neon
So
DeviantArt at
Neopets
the age of 12. You're
forever.
Like, I'm 15.
So Neopets forever thinks I'm a year older than I actually. The scandal.
The scandal. How could you?
The deceit.
The deceit, the lies, where do they end?
I've determined what I want.
Soup.
I wish to return to the womb.
Yeah?
God. For- Fine.
Oh, come on now.
See, all you gotta do to do
Actually,
that
that's
is
what I'm gonna call it.
put-
Where's the...
put yourself in like a garment
Save.
bag and then lower yourself into a bath.
Fuck, guys.
Mmm.
Actually, we're gonna try to finish this turn. I lied.
Liar.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Deceitful little bitch.
Thanks.
For a split second, my brain like malfunctioned, and I interpreted "we're gonna finish this turn" as "we're gonna finish the chapter on this turn."
Wow, speed run. Why
Oh,
is
boy.
Aries his boyfriend's class? Oh, I thought that
Oh my
was
god.
Leaf's
Because they
class.
swap.
Andrew.
Eh.
Are you aware of the whole the person did a Mario 64 speedrun and shaved 3 seconds off because a cosmic particle caused a
Oh, I
bit
love
flip
that.
that resulted in him teleporting up like 30 feet?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Amazing.
The
Wishing
universe.
for that kind of success in life.
My favorite Mario related factoid recently is the fact that a streamer that I followed got all 120 stars in Mario 64 while playing the game using a DJ Hero turntable as a controller,
Nice.
and is now doing it again
Why?
on fucking Super Mario Sunshine.
Why? That's like that guy who
To
did
te-
Overwatch
to
and played
test
Winston
her
using
abilities.
bananas.
God. I played the hell out of Mario 64 for the DS.
Oh.
Did you get Yoshi?
Yeah,
Oh,
Cheppy. Where's Yoshi?
you start the game with Yoshi.
Yeah, did you get
Oh,
him?
okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Huh?
I said excellent. You got
it's
Yoshi.
it's kind of hard to miss him because
You underestimate my
you
ability
open
at
the- you
video
open-
games
you
or
open the
lack
ga-
thereof.
No, like if you turn on the game, you start playing as Yoshi. Like,
Listen, we've all had some troubles.
you have to unlock Mario.
Why?
The Christian view of death.
What?
You died. Your high score is
Oh.
the Dharmic view of death. You can now play as Luigi.
You can now play as Luigi. I would love to be able to play as Luigi next time. I love that dude.
I feel like I kind of am already.
Yeah, Cheppy was born Luigi, but that's okay.
Oh
In
yeah.
a good way.
Mario.
Yeah.
Mario.
Actually, I'm gonna do one more turn.
My Crusader King's character just turbo boosted their learning stat by consuming a crap ton of marijuana products,
Oh.
which turns out is what I do as well.
Oh no.
I'm so
Unless
smart.
Leaf dies here, in which case I'm just fuck it.
F.
F's in
Father.
the chat, boys.
Is this the right save?
Don't know.
Alright, we're gonna call it here. We got past the bad part.
There are so many more bad parts ahead.
This is
I
the
hate
worst
to
part,
tell
I
ya.
feel like.
This is no. This is all of the suffering. It's just to prepare you for Thracia.
God. Hey, best case scenario, we get like all paladins.
You won't.
I won't, but like that'd be so fun.
Your only staff user is Avel.
Oh god. Oh god, why would you say that? No.
To curse you.
Why would you manifest that energy in my house?
Well, you just.
To be fair, I said it and not you, therefore there's less of a chance of it happening.
You're right. We still don't have a staff user in this game. Kind of hoping Lean is gonna
Wait,
be good for that.
God, you've got a fourth bard before you got a staff.
I know, we have 4 bards.
No, sorry, no, you don't have a fourth bard. You have a fire mage that is displaying as a bard.
Okay, but
A
like
fire
bards
Is
reclass into either
disguised as
sages.
a bard.
As far as this game goes, bards will reclass into either like a sage or like a baron or a master knight. So like all of those classes can use staves. So if I get one of them to level 20, hopefully we will now have a staff user. The real problem is, will the game actually give me any staves? There's 2 step to this conundrum.
Hooray! I can use stabs. Can I have one, please?
No! But anyways, that's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that first hour of me literally wandering through the desert with Shannon alone was entertaining. Very
I love it.
introspective.
10 out of 10.
Oh god. Alright, good night everyone. See you next time.
Good night.
Yeah, night.